Alafia, Ekabo, Ekul Dun, Babaluaye. I'm Igbe Rohinjade with the Winter Solstice edition of Inside Oyotunji. This is our cyberspace connection to North America's oldest, authentic African village, right here in the low country of South Carolina. This edition, we're going to take a look at the 2008 year in review, the transition to power, of course, that's going on in America, and the Cultural Restoration Vision Tour. There's a term you'll be hearing a lot about as the king and the entourage from our kingdom move out into the United States and probably even further. There's a good bet we'll be in the Caribbean. But this tour could come to your town. So get connected, get comfortable, stay with us. There's a lot going on. As we move through these final days of the year 2008, we will take our year in review, a look back at some of the events inside the kingdom, outside the kingdom, and a few across the world. Stay tuned. The 2008 Year in Review opens with the reading of the year held on January 1st by chiefs and babalawos in the kingdom. The Oracle of Ifa is consulted on the world, the United States, as well as Africans in America, in the United Kingdom, and Africa itself. With brutal accuracy, the divination manifested in many of the year's headline news.
It says the young people in various communities around the world, we will be the ones bringing this change or helping to foster this change. Also look for more United States officials to have problems with the law.
Mid-January 2008, His Royal Majesty Oba Adejuyigbe Adefumi II, Her Royal Grace Princess Fabumi Adefumi, and an entourage of chiefs made the journey to the homeland. The trip had many twists and turns, all leading to the Egungun celebration of Abawa Aja in the village of Ofia.
They were waiting on us, and they said, well, even though it was late, we were able to make it. And the Aga of Oba Efuntola said that children that didn't fear the night, they didn't fear the bumpy road, didn't fear the almost hostile environment that we have to go through to be there, they have to be blessed.
This place of lineage for the royal clan of Adefumi honored the life and legacy of Oba Adefumi I by erecting a statue of the ancestral masquerade of Oyotunji's first king at the gate of the village.
It was impressive to see as we arrived this Egungun statue of Oba Efuntola.
This will be the start of a great path. It will be a widening road as we continue on this.
The Oba's feet were barely settled back in the kingdom before the royal entourage was headed to Key West, Florida, for the premiere of the documentary Ajo Alade at the Tropic Cinema Theater. The return of the king was a lively celebration. The four-day African History Month celebration included a number of fundraising activities and parties. March of 2008 brought news of the honorary citizenship program to Oyotunji.
That we make citizenship in Oyotunji available to citizens worldwide because Oyotunji has the distinct phenomenon of being the only, perhaps even the first, certainly in the Western Hemisphere, the only kingdom established without bloodshed.
In Search of Manhood in America was the theme for the annual Odun of Egbe Akinkanju, Eshu, Ogun, and Oshosi.
Egbe Akinkanju, the National Men's Society at Oyotunji African Village. We have a series of tests and challenges that will test the mettle of our young men.
This manhood is being in order, being disciplined. That's being a man.
The 2008 entrance into spring is always celebrated during the festival of Oshun.
Our 12th edition begins with our annual Odun Oshun, festival in honor of the goddess Oshun.
As America celebrates the Memorial Day weekend with picnics and reunions, the custodians of the culture from all over the world make the pilgrimage to the kingdom celebration of the ancestors.
At this year's Odun Egungun, Oyotunji's 38th annual Festival of the Ancestors, is the most elevated ever.
Egungun Festival brings back the ancestors that have been forgotten in the Middle Passage. This is to guarantee our blessings throughout the world for what they've done, to let them know that they have not died in vain. Egungun Festival.
The last quarter of the year was just covered in the past edition of Inside Oyotunji. The celebration of Kwanzaa brought more travel for the King's entourage as we prepare for the Cultural Restoration Vision Tour of 2009. The Cultural Restoration Vision Tour is really set to come to your town. How you get connected is by going onto our website, www.oyotunjiafricanvillage.org, and look for the tour registration. In that box you'll find more information on how to give us a call. We're doing it by collaborations in each city. January, our first tour date is expected to be Richmond, Virginia. If you're viewing from that area, give us a call so that we can bring a number of groups together for a great celebration in honor of Oba Efuntala Adefumi I. The kickoff of our African History Celebration activities in February will be the amazing Universal Mind Concert.
Universal Mind Concert. Universal Time, Universal Mind. A celebration of the 50th anniversary of Oba Efuntala Adefumi I and the legacy of the Orisha priesthood.
The Natty Lovejoys, straight from Isabella, Tennessee, setting up Camp Reggae right here in the Kingdom. Come make the pilgrimage, come be part of history in the making. February 13th through 15th, right here in Oyotunji African Village. So until the spring, it's been a great 2008, and obviously we all know it's time to step up to the plate in 2009. We hope you make the pilgrimage to North America's oldest authentic African village and generate some energy from your roots. We'll see you in the spring. This is Igbe Rohinjade for Inside
Too sensitive, negative things happen. Nowadays it's good to keep your mental state calm. Be a good person, be a nice person. The mind is flighty and elusive, moving wherever it pleases. Taming it is wonderful indeed, for a disciplined mind invites true joy. universal